I used to be one of those people who never put tape over my laptop's webcam. I thought the idea of someone hacking into it was paranoid nonsense. Something you'd see in one of those cheesy deep web horror stories on Reddit. But now, I won't even open my laptop unless the camera is covered. And after hearing what happened to me, you might start doing the same. Because the truth is, someone could be watching you right now. If you love real horror stories that make you question what's real, hit that subscribe button. Because once you hear this, you might start checking over your shoulder a little more often. It all started 2 months ago, on an ordinary Wednesday night. I was up late, working on a dull remote IT project for my job. A dull remote IT position for a mid-sized company that outsourced its tech support, mostly. I reset passwords for clueless employees and told people to restart their computers, the kind of work that let my mind wander. Around 2:07 a.m., I got an email with the subject line, "Security alert, unauthorized access detected." At first, I thought it was just another phishing attempt. I see them all the time. Badly formatted emails pretending to be from Microsoft, Apple, or Google, but this one was different. It came from an internal company address, specifically from our security monitoring system, which uses Cisco Secure Endpoint to flag suspicious activity. The email read, "Unusual login attempt detected from external IP 185.220.11.98 Tor exit node. Location unknown. Device unrecognized. User redacted." My stomach dropped. A Tor exit node. That meant someone was trying to access our system through the dark web, using an anonymized connection, not just some random employee forgetting their password. I checked the user ID, it was blank. That wasn't supposed to happen. Our system always logs which account triggered the alert. This one didn't exist. And then, before I could even finish reading the email, I got another one. Same sender, same subject line, but this time, it just said, "We see you." I almost ignored it. Probably spam, right? But then I saw the sender, my own email address. I frowned. That was odd. Maybe a spoofing attempt? I clicked on it. The email contained a single attachment, a video file. No text, no explanation. Just a file named Look, MP4. My heart started beating faster. Against my better judgment, I opened it. The video was of me, sitting at my desk, right there, in real time. I felt a chill run down my spine as I recognized my own movements. The slight tilt of my head, the way my fingers hovered over the keyboard. But something was wrong. The video was playing from a different angle. Not from my phone, not from a second camera. It was from my laptop's webcam. I shoved my chair back so hard it nearly tipped over. My breathing turned shallow. Someone had hacked into my camera. Someone was watching me. And then, just before the video ended, I saw it. A figure moving in the background. Behind me. Inside my apartment. I spun around so fast my vision blurred, but there was nothing there. Just my empty, dimly lit kitchen. My apartment wasn't big. Just a small one-bedroom. But I felt a suffocating dread settle over me. Had I imagined it? Was this some kind of sick joke? Before I could process it, my laptop screen went black. Then a new message appeared. Just a few words, typed out slowly, one by one, as if someone were pressing each key deliberately. "Don't turn around." I didn't. I sat there, frozen. The sound of my own breathing too loud in my ears. I wanted to scream, call the cops, do something, but my fingers felt numb against the keyboard. Then my phone buzzed, a text message from an unknown number. "Why did you check your webcam?" My stomach twisted into a knot. My mouth felt dry. I did the only thing I could think of. I grabbed the nearest object, my coffee mug, and hurled it behind me as hard as I could. It shattered against the kitchen counter. Silence. No footsteps. No reaction. I forced myself to turn around. Nothing. No intruder. No shadowy figure lurking in the doorway. I exhaled shakily, my pulse still racing. But just as I started convincing myself I had imagined it all, my phone buzzed again. A new text. "You're fun to watch. If this happened to you, what would you do? Let me know in the comments." I barely slept that night. Every creak, every distant car passing by my window made me flinch. The next morning, I bought a roll of duct tape and covered my webcam. I also ran a full security scan on my laptop. Nothing. No malware. No remote access software. Nothing that could explain the video. I tried to move on. I really did. But then, a week later, I got another email. This time, There was a link. No subject line, no text, just a URL. Boo, the window watcher. Net. It looked like a basic, early 2000s style website. Black background, white text, no images. At the top, a message. Find yourself. I scrolled down. There were dozens, hundreds of video thumbnails. All of them were labeled with addresses. My heart stopped when I saw my own. Watch live. I clicked on it. The video loaded. It was my apartment. A live feed. I sat there, heart pounding, staring at my laptop. The video feed was gone. Just a black screen, as if it had never been there. My apartment was silent except for the faint hum of my fridge. I turned back toward my closet. It was open now, wide open. I hadn't touched it. I wanted to believe I had left it open earlier and just forgotten, but deep down, I knew that wasn't true. My hands were shaking as I reached for my phone. I opened my camera app and hesitated for a moment before snapping a picture of the inside of my closet. Nothing, just my clothes, my shoes. But when I looked at the picture, my stomach dropped. There was a shape in the back, a faint outline, too tall to be me, too human to be a trick of the shadows. I didn't sleep that night. I left every light on, pacing my apartment, clutching a kitchen knife like it would somehow protect me, but nothing happened. No sounds, no messages, no signs that anyone had been there. By morning, I convinced myself I had imagined it. Sleep deprivation, paranoia. The mind plays tricks when it's looking for something that isn't there. That's what I told myself. Anyway, until a few nights later, when I was lying in bed, my laptop closed, my webcam still taped over. I was finally drifting off when I heard it. A soft click. The sound of a laptop opening. Right next to me. I launched out of bed, fumbling for the light, but my laptop was still closed. Only the webcam tape was gone. And on the screen, just for a second before it turned black again, I saw a live feed. Not of my apartment this time. Of someone else's. I shut my laptop and left my apartment that night. I didn't pack anything. I didn't even lock the door. I just got in my car and drove until the sun came up. I haven't been back since. And I don't think I ever will. Would you visit a website like this if you found it? Comment below.